Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Wednesday. May 24 reveals that Kristen DeMira, Stacey Hyduck, quizzed Megan Hathaway, Miranda Wilson, about her son, Dimitri von Leuschner, Peter Port, who was sent off to boarding school by his father due to concerns about Megan's influence on him. However, Megan insisted that didn't stop her from developing a strong bond with Dimitri. After Megan bragged about Dimitri's brilliance, Kristen reminded her sister that she promised to get her out of prison too. Megan warned that interfering with negotiations now could upend the whole deal, but Kristen insisted Megan could either gain a valuable ally or a sworn enemy. In the end, Megan caved and decided she'd try to get Kristen released. In Greece on Wednesday's Days episode, Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, Anne Harris-Michaels, Steve Burton, grilled Dimitri after bribing an officer to leave them alone with him. Dimitri refused to reveal Andrew Donovan's Colton Little location and explained that he was asking for Megan's immunity because she was his mother. In a moment alone, Dimitri tried to convince Harris that he'd always be judged and disrespected living in a world like Steve's. After Dimitri pushed Harris to come work in the Shadowland instead, he argued that he and Megan could use someone like him. Harris insisted he'd have to be brainwashed again for that to ever happen, so Dimitri said he'd take that under advisement. Next on Wednesday's DOL show, Lord Sebastian Alamein, Noel Huntley, showed up with papers to extradite Dimitri back to Alemania, but Steve convinced him to back down for Andrew's sake. After Megan called Dimitri's phone, she got updates on things going well and was so proud of the work he'd done in their negotiations. Megan didn't want to ruffle any feathers, but she pointed out she had one little thing to add to their deal. Once Steve and Harris found out Megan was adding Kristen's immunity to her list of demands, they worried the whole deal could fall through. In captivity, Andrew flashed back to getting a call about Paul Narita, Christopher's scene, being in grave danger. After Andrew was sent a fake picture of Paul tied up with a knife to his throat, he tracked his phone and fell right into Dimitri's trap. A guard gained the upper hand with a gun and tied Andrew up. So that's how he found himself in this hostage predicament. Andrew wiggled out of his restraints at one point and attacked the guard who brought him dinner, but another guard tied him back up. In San Francisco, John Black, Drake Hodgeston, arrived in person to deliver the news of Andrew's kidnapping. Paul admitted that things had gotten serious in his relationship with Andrew and said he loved him, so John reassured his son about the ISA doing everything they could to find him. Later, there was a knock at the door, so Paul answered it and was relieved to see Andrew had been freed following the completion of the deal. Andrew and Paul shared a warm embrace as they reunited. Back in Salem on Wednesday's Days episode, Marlena Evans, Deidre Hall, was thrilled to get a visit from Roman Brady, Josh Taylor, and Kate Robert Brady, Lauren Koslow, now that they were back from Greece. After Kate found out about Andrew's predicament, she hoped for his safe return and planned to get together with Marlena again soon. Once Kate and Roman left, someone else showed up at the door. Marlena opened it and found Kristen standing there with a smug look on her face. At the pub on Wednesday's Days episode, Kate had breakfast with Roman and mentioned wanting to visit Lucas Horton, Ryan Daffilo, at Statesville to let him see she was Oak. Kate also wanted to give incarcerated Megan a piece of her mind. But Megan appeared in the restaurant and stunned Kate by suggesting she could save her the trip. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Megan will try to claim her DeMira birthright now that she's a free woman, so stay tuned to DOL. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Days of Our Lives Gossip YouTube channel for more update news.